So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. Got back from West Virginia last night. So first thing on the agenda, we're gonna unload this stuff here. This bench I mentioned in the last video, this is for my mom. Picnic table goes under the patio, and this is one of those ammo cans. They're 199 bucks at Cabela's. It's not like a full-blown gun safe or anything like that, but they are lockable. I have another one in the house, but this one's going to go inside the building. This table, it's heavy. I mean real heavy, but it won't move around. We'll get a little closer to where we're going.
All right, I just finished my workout, stretching, but you know, that's Mike usually saying. There's Melissa rolling around on the floor.
She's got all this gym equipment in the building, and I look out and she's rolling around on the concrete out here.
Hey, I think many of you know, stretching is very important, Mike.
I know.
Very important, especially the older we get. But this is nice. We needed one of these.
Yeah, the other one's actually pretty handy. What you don't fill up with, like ammunition, it's nice for like knives, binoculars,
yeah,
that kind of stuff too, you know?
Putting it over here?
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
Let me tilt it up for you. I'm going to set it right by the garage door, you think? You know something that we need to get.
Nice.
I'll lift, like,
Okay.
I'll lift this end, we'll get it off,
Okay.
and then I might set this end down, and then you can come down and we'll get on either side, but I'll get one end on the ground, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
You want me to come down?
How close are we to the edge?
Like 3 inches.
That's good. All right, there you have it. That's a look at the patio and the new picnic table.
Yeah, with the same color as the others.
And textured. What do you think?
Yeah, has the wood grain in it. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I don't think we need anything else. This stuff's like addictive.
It is addicting. I don't know. We were talking about finding out if they had kids' furniture. So
Like little kid stuff.
little kids' chairs.
At some point we may get one little table
Yeah.
for like beside the Adirondacks, and maybe 2 more of those.
Yeah. I have to look at the catalog.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But what's nice is it's not cluttered up in here either. There's still plenty of room. The other thing I need to do is make a rack somewhere for firewood, for the sear plate, for the brio pit, like the, you know, spatula, all that stuff, the cooking tools, could have all that on one little spot there up against the wall.
Well, we'll have to see. Maybe they make something like that.
I'll make it, Melissa.
Okay.
All right. Couple things I wanted to mention, and I should do this more often. I always forget. Number one, if you want to, go to our website, outdoorswiththemorgans.com, and you can sign up to our newsletter. As soon as it comes up, there will be a pop-up. You can either close it. Yeah, like a little box. You can either close it or just enter your email, and we will send out a newsletter about twice a month. The next one will be going out this week. The other thing is we have some fire starter available, not a whole bunch, but if you want some, you can get it now for your outdoor fire pits and all that kind of stuff. And if you are local, this is what I've been wanting to mention, it's available at Dambaugh Lumber in Harmony, Pennsylvania. Great lumber yard, by the way. And Rath Farms in Callery. It's called the Rath Farms company store. But they sell real good meats, and they have the fire starter there. So for local people, you won't have to pay shipping. You can just go to one of those 2 locations. Anything else you can think of?
No, I have to go shower.
You have to go shower. I am going to head out in the woods here shortly to the abandoned clearing project. If you remember, early this spring, I started clearing out in the woods there, kind of by the mini cabin. And then we had a horrible windstorm, and all the trees about, I don't know, there's about a half-mile long, 100 feet wide, right up to the clearing. Trees down everywhere. But I'm going to start working on that, and I think it's a good day to start a fire. We've had some rain, and everything's greened up. I may even take my water tank out there. My plan was to get that all graded up and seeded in the spring. Obviously, that didn't happen, so we're shooting for fall right now.
But when you do video, check out. There's a lot of those trees that are blown over with the roots standing up. The trees got green leaves on them.
Isn't that crazy? They're on the ground.
So, of course, they won't make it through the next time, I think.
But just a few roots.
Yeah. There's probably a good 10 of them that have blown down that all have leaves on them.
Yeah. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Got a little fire starter in there. We'll add a little diesel fuel. Hopefully this is dried out enough. We'll be able to get this going. Big pile though. All right, I only used about a gallon of diesel fuel so far. I think it's going to get going here pretty good. I'm not there yet. Now this pile's huge. It goes that direction probably 30 feet. But what I want to do is get the center to start burning, and it'll kind of burn the guts out of it. And then I'll go to the other side and just kind of keep pushing over that hot spot. But that's going to be a few hours away yet, I think. You can start to get an idea how big this pile is. Then the Japanese stilt grass, it's taken everything over out here. It was all through here before I started, and once you disturb that soil, it just comes right back. Once I get this all done, I'm probably gonna have to spray this to get rid of it and then get something else growing in here. We'll have to see. That'll be this fall. It'll be a nice little meadow out here in the woods when I'm all done. Probably gonna take a while, but when it's done, it should be pretty nice. You probably can't see with this little camera, but I mean, way over there, there's still trees all busted off from that windstorm. Over here, this is what Melissa was talking about. These ones were blown down, but they got all their leaves on them. They look good and healthy, actually. Except they're laying on the ground. You know, it's kind of weird. This is a maple right here with all the leaves. And the leaves are darker in color. And they're smaller than all the other maples that are growing out here. That's because it's obviously distressed or something. I still have a bunch of wood out here as well. I got firewood everywhere, firewood poles everywhere. Maple and cherry here. A couple of these, I can get some saw logs out of these. But the fire is it's starting to take off pretty good. That's what I was after right there. I didn't want the whole pile to go up at once. That'd be a heck of a fire, but just get some hot coals in the center and we can kind of just keep feeding it on and off all day and this evening. A controlled burn. All right, I'm gonna head back to the house now and get the excavator. I think I'll put the rake on it, and we'll come back out here and kind of feed this fire on and off today. I don't want to just get it all going at once, like I said. Gonna fill up the excavator before we head out. All right, we've got a quality fire going here today. It's burning in the center right now, very, very hot. I need to just let it burn down for a bit, and the center will burn out of it. And then I can tuck it all in and then start cleaning up all around here. There's no sense, you know, gathering everything up twice. I can't get too close to it with the excavator as hot as it is right now. So we'll let her burn down for about an hour, hour and a half. And I'll tell you what, by tonight, most of this is going to be gone. Hardly any smoke at all either. Good hot one. All right, it's been about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, but man, did this thing burn up quite a bit. Like a lot. That's crazy. We're going to fire up the excavator, clean up all this stuff around it. We'll put it on top and then let it burn down another hour or so. And we'll start working that direction, just kind of gathering stuff up But yeah, that was a good fire right there. A lot of bigger stuff laying in there right now. But we'll mix some of this in, mix a few stumps in with it, and it should be pretty good. When it's all said and done, and I get everything out here cleaned up that I want, what's left, I'll probably take right out there, and there's a big valley right over the hill there, about 75 yards. Push anything out there that's left, pile some brush up on top of it. You'll never see it, and it'll be filled up with snakes and all kind of critters in no time. All right, we're gonna take another little break here, let that burn down some more, but boy, have we got rid of some brush and stumps. I think Melissa's walking the dogs out here in a minute, so I'll just wait for them. And once they leave, we'll get started again. Archie? Axel came out and he barked at me. He wasn't sure who it was, and then he like jumped behind Archie. You know.
Yeah, you go first. And the thing is, I know they knew you, like, yeah. They're just on the regular, going on the trail. Wait, oh, this is different.
Axel has a new nickname. You want to tell him what it is?
Fudge or?
Fudge or pork chop. We're not
Pork
sure
chop?
which. Axel.
Yeah. So
He outweighs Arch by about 15 pounds now.
yeah, he turns 1 year old in a month. But yeah, puberty, he just kind of hit that, packing on some weight.
So that's pork chop there, and you got Slim Jim here.
And then we got Piper.
You got Pipers.
Lots of her.
I'm just letting that burn down a little bit more. All these sticks out here, and Axel's got the best one.
So he thinks.
All right, I'm making some progress. Once again, I'm gonna wait a little bit, let her burn down some, and we'll keep adding to it. All right, we're over at the house, ready to have some dinner. I just put the sear plate, 482 degrees. What you do, you get a fire going, wait till it burns down, you get some nice hot coals, but this is ready to go. I used some grape oil on it. Now we're just gonna have burgers tonight. There you have it. That's a quality burger right there. First meal on the new table, Melissa.
Oh yeah, it is. Breaking it in.
All right, we're headed back out to the little clearing project. Been a nice, relaxing day, actually. Come out here, work for about an hour and a half. Let the fire catch up. Went back, did some work in the building, and kind of repeated that cycle about 3 times today. Well, we just had dinner. I'm gonna stoke it up again here, then gather up a bunch of piles and get ready for tomorrow morning. pretty good day out here, actually. Probably only worked 4 or 5 hours total, but this is kind of what I'm after when I'm done. Tomorrow I can bring the skid loader out here and really start dressing this up. I was just using the excavator because some of those stumps were kind of hidden in there. You don't like when you're really getting it with the skid loader and you hit one of those stumps, but I think I know where the rest of them are. But yeah, I think what I should do, get this whole center, all the stumps out, everything cleaned up here, and then just start working the edges and make it, you know, as big as I want. But get this whole center area all cleaned up, all the stumps out, all the debris out of here. But if I can get this looking like this, I mean, you can just hit this with like a rake on the tractor and seed it this fall. But there's still a bunch of down trees that direction over there. Big cherry, tops busted out of. I think there's 4 cherries and a maple straight ahead. And I don't know if you can see this. That one up there, I got to do something with that. It's broke off, hung up in another tree. 1, 2, those 3 trees need to come down. But that one with that Widowmaker on it there, that's kind of ugly. I'll figure that out though. So just a reminder about what I said at the beginning of the video. If you're interested, you can go to our website, outdoorswiththemorgans.com, and sign up for our newsletter. As soon as you get to our website, a square box will pop up on the screen. All you need to do is enter your email. We do have some fire starter available, not a whole bunch, but if you want some of that, there'll be a link in the description, pinned comment as well. And that next newsletter that's going to be coming out, we're going to be kind of including where we're going to be as far as possibly the Boonville show, Bunyan, and maybe one other place late summer and fall. And what else? Local people, if you want fire starter, Wrath Farms Company Store in Callery, and Dambaugh Lumber in Harmony. Good people. I think that's about it. I tell you, it's really nice out here this evening. Nice night for a fire. Catch you on the next one.